Happy Saturday, everyone. Hey, we got some good matchups in match day 32. We're here for FC Cincinnati and Columbus Crew, but there is El Trafico this evening, and also Messi is in the starting lineup for Miami after a few months of being not existent, I guess is what you could say, but he's been injured. We understand, but he is back, so we are in for a great night of MLS soccer. Let's freaking go. Angus already in here. What's up, Angus? Jay, how are you all? Angus already hitting us with a Crew win, 2-0. I think that I picked Crew to win this game also in my prediction video. What's everyone else's predictions? Well, tell me in the comments. We'll start by looking at FC Cincinnati since they are home. We'll look at their lineup. You have Kelsey, Giacchini up top with Acosta in the middle, of course. And then you have Wobodo, Bucha, Oriano, and Kubo there in the midfield with Yedlin, Awazim, I think that's how you say his name, and Powell there in the back. And then on the other side for the Columbus Crew, of course, you have Cucho up top with Rossi and Ramirez. I do like the fact that Columbus are putting Ramirez in that starting lineup. I like that. Then you have Arston, Nagby, Matan, and Farsi there in the midfield. And then Zwatsky, Camacho, and Morera. I'm having trouble with my words today already. I'm excited. I'm excited for this match. Hell is Real is always a great match, so I can't wait for this one to start, not stop. See what I mean? I can't even talk. I think, Jay, I don't know if they will or not. I hope that they play tonight like they did last weekend or the weekend before Atlanta. I hope that they play like that. Then I think that they could get a dub today, but we need to go on some sort of winning streak to sneak into the playoffs. I'm very hopeful that we are, and we will. I just don't know. We need a striker. That is the biggest thing for Atlanta. So we're about 5 minutes away from kickoff. Like I said, tell me what your predictions are there in the comments. Yeah, I think that the Columbus Crew are going to win this on the road against FC Cincinnati. Just Columbus is the better side. I know that Acosta is back for Cincinnati, which is a huge plus because I will say Cincinnati is not the same without him. They talked about it in the the MLS preview or whatever before the game start, before 360 starts and all of that. And they asked, like, who's more important to their team, Cucho to Columbus or Acosta to Cincinnati? And I really do think that Acosta to Cincinnati, just because they don't have as great players as Columbus. Columbus have a lot of good talent. So yes, Cucho, don't get me wrong, Cucho is a huge part of Columbus's success, but I think that Acosta is more important to Cincinnati than Cucho is to the Crew in that sense, to be able to win ball games. But our other 7:30 matches, Atlanta and Nashville, that's a good rivalry. Hopefully Atlanta get it done against Nashville. They should, because of the way Nashville's playing, but we know that Atlanta's not doing that great either. Then Montreal versus Charlotte. I think Charlotte should go on the road and win that one pretty easily. And then you have DC United and NYCFC. Jay, I would like to see DC get it done there at home against NYCFC. We'll see. What's everyone's thoughts? Speaking of NYCFC, what's everyone's thoughts on NYCFC changing their logo a little bit? I think it's pretty cool that, like, they made it bigger around the the thing and change some wording. It's cool, but like, why do you have to change? I feel like MLS teams change their logos way too often. That's just that's just my opinion. I think that things change way too much in that sense. And then Orlando and the Revs. Orlando should get it done at home. We'll just say that. And then Toronto and Austin. I think Austin could go on the road to Toronto and win that match. We'll see. I'd like to see Toronto do something. They're struggling, not really doing anything. So, but we should be getting ready to go to kickoff. We got 3 minutes. They're showing a highlight reel for like Hell is Real right now before our match starts. Of course, my headphones are dead, so I can't really listen to it. I need to get myself I need to get myself wired headphones for sure. I don't think that St. Louis and Minnesota's big rivalry. I don't think so either, Angus. I think that St. Louis Sporting Kansas City is a much bigger rivalry for St. Louis. Yes, Jay, NYCFC are actually building a stadium, and dude, it looks like it's going to be sick for sure. And then Kevin, yes, happy MLS Day. Hey, I hope that Toronto get the dub. I think I chose against Toronto, but I hope they get the dub. I will say the East is still like to get into the playoffs. There's a lot of teams really close that can sneak in. I mean, I guess Orlando. So Orlando's at 37 points at 7. Toronto 8 with 33. DC at 9 with 32. Atlanta in 10th with 31, and Philadelphia with 30. So that gap right there, like I would say 1 through 7 is pretty much set unless Charlotte or Orlando fall off. If those two fall off, then there's a chance that someone can jump. But I feel like 1 through 7 is pretty much done. I mean, that's who's going to make it. So it's those 8th and ninth spots there in the East that are up for grabs, and all those teams are very close together. Kevin, he signed with LAFC. Can you believe that? He actually signed with LAFC again. That was announced, I think, late last night, early this morning. Yeah, Jay, that would be a huge win for DC United. That would put them at 35 points, and if you get Toronto to lose, you would jump them and set in eighth place. I mean, I feel like that sixth and seventh, if they kind of fall off, some teams could jump them, but I think 1 through 7's kind of set in the East. And then for the West, I mean, pretty much one through. Well, that's the thing. Like 7, 6, and 5 could flip around, and 4 could flip around pretty easily, and maybe even 8. So like, there's a lot of movement in there. But for teams sneaking in from not being in the playoffs, Dallas and Austin could sneak in if Minnesota don't do well in these next couple games. So I think that number 9 spot is definitely wide open there for the West. Kevin, he took a massive vacation, but he's back. I don't think that um, I don't think that he's going to play too much. Like, he can't really. I mean, what is his fitness the fitness aspect? Like, what kind of fitness is he in? Um, let's see. All right, so we're getting ready to kick off here. Again, also the polls out there right now, 67% of you are saying that the Crew are going to win there on the road. And not very many. I felt like we used to have a good bit of Cincy fans in here, and they're not really. They're really not in here now. The Crew are just so good. And it looks like the Miami game has already kicked off. A lot of the other games have kicked off. Our game is just now kicking off. And we are underway there in Cincinnati. And my screen just went blank. What just happened? So, I am not watching the game. For some reason, I said something close to Siri, and she turned my TV off there on me. But Cincinnati have the ball. We're back underway here. Cincinnati have the ball here. They're going right to left, where Columbus Crew are going left to right on the screen, and Cincinnati have the ball. Kelsey now has it. Oh, Kevin, you get to see the Crew play live. That's awesome, man. That's it. It was fun watching them in February. I want to go back. I need to go back to Columbus and watch another game. Here comes the Crew at the top of the screen. Now Cucho has it. Gives it to Ramirez. Ramirez tries to lay it off to Rossi, but doesn't work. Intercepted. And Cincinnati going the other way. And Acosta tried to get in behind. Oh my goodness, Philadelphia scores 1 minute. Oh, they did. And I missed it. Hey, I hope that they get that draw, like I said, because a lot of people said, no way. You know, of course, everyone is hopping on the, Messi's back. They think that Messi and Miami can't lose. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, it turned my Apple TV off, man. Yeah, Messi is in the starting lineup for Inter Miami, which we were discussing in the Acosta in behind, still inbounds, gets around. Oh, I thought he was getting around the defender there, but then Camacho comes in and clears it out. Kevin, get Messi out then. Yeah, I had a lot of people comment on on the video saying that Miami is definitely going to kill Philadelphia. I don't think they're going to kill them, but I'm still going to stick with my draw there in Miami. Kevin, how do you think Toronto is going to do tonight? So Kubo has it. Gets it to Acosta. Acosta is fouled by Morera. So how's everyone feeling about the news? And finally, Pochettino is the head coach of the U.S. men's national team. I'm so happy that it is final. And I watched his press conference. Shame on the U.S. for not doing a better job with the audio and stuff on their YouTube channel. That was very unprofessional. They should have made sure that that was all set and ready to go at that level. And then I also watched his interview with Men in Blazers. I'm so pumped. I am so pumped for him to be here. I hope he really makes a difference. Oh, Nashville goal. Come on. Don't tell me that, Jay. Oh, Kevin. They're just going to pass it, the ball wide all night, and then a stupid turnover is going to get a goal. I hope that doesn't happen for you, Kevin. And I'm glad that he has come in and he said, like, let's believe that we can win the World Cup. Like, that's what your mindset should be for every, to me, as a competitive person. My mindset is like, I'm winning every game. I want to win every game. And that's what the mindset should be. We should want to win every game. So I like the fact that he said that. Now, do I think I want us to win the World Cup? That would be phenomenal. I don't know. I don't know if it could happen, but I think that we should believe, like he said. So we'll see how it does. Yeah, Kevin, you are right. You are right on that one. Oh, they just showed that goal on 360, muy goal, and I missed it. I'm gonna guess that did Guzan just not move fast enough, or what was it? Oh, here we go. We're gonna see it again, hopefully. Beats the defender. You got to save that. Guzan, you have to save that, man. That should have been that should have been an easy that should have been an easy save in my opinion. You hope they do well, just not against Canada, Kevin. Hey, I understand that. Hey, I'm I will be cheering for both US and Canada because I like ooh, I really like Jesse Marsh. Like I wish that we could have went with him in the first time that Berhalter got fired or whatever it was, where his contract ran out and all that. But I'm pumped for Canada. They're doing pretty well right now. Oh, Costa. Camacho gets it, tells him to slow it down, but then he kicks it forward. Goal TFC. Okay, okay. What is the new coach's drone budget? That's fantastic. OSO. No, TFC goal. Hopefully they show it soon here. So right now, Columbus Crew have the ball. Camacho has it, holding it there at the center back position. Cincinnati putting on the pressure a little bit. Wobodo just wins it in midfield, but Nagby gets it back. Ramirez is all the way back, but Rossi is on the move. Wobodo trying to get to him. Kubo with a lucky clearance throw for Columbus. Farsi. Sam, how's it going? You think Crew's going to win 3-1? Okay. Drones disguised as maple leaves. Ramirez tries to get it in behind for Cucho, but Cincinnati was there. I don't think that was a good pass by Ramirez. He should have held on to it a little bit longer. So we got a throw for Cincinnati. So Powell has it for the throw for Cincinnati. He's taking his time. They're getting ready to show. Let's see this Toronto goal. Who scored it for him? Ooh, that was a good goal. I still didn't see who it was, but that's a good goal. Oh, Osorio. That's why you say OSO. Okay. What a TFC legend, right? Yeah, Sam, Inter Miami's losing 1-0. I think that most of us in this group like to hear that. I could be wrong though. I know that we do have some Miami fans, so I'm sorry, Miami fans. Oriano. Oh, Oriano gets tripped up. So it's a free kick to Cincinnati. Osorio did a great job being patient on that goal, Kevin. He took his time, just smashed it. So Cincinnati building up here. Oriano has it, gets tripped up again, but no, they say he doesn't get tripped up. And then Rossi passes it out of bounds. And Cincinnati get it back. It's back with the center backs here. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see that too, Kevin. I'm excited to see how he does there in Montreal. Yeah, Sam, it was one minute in the game. It's crazy. Schulte has 8 clean sheets for Columbus. So here come the Crew. Oh, gets it in behind. Is he going to get there? No, come on. Why would you try to pass it through uh, when Yedlin is on that side? You know Yedlin's too fast for that. I don't think there's very many people that can beat Yedlin in a race. Acosta has it. He clears it downfield. Out of bounds. So a throw for Columbus. A lot of midfield play. No shots yet. We're 12 minutes in and no shots for either side. So very kind of defensive so far. I really think just both teams are trying to fill each other out. Cincinnati definitely pressing up. Cucho, oh, good tackle. So throw for Columbus here. Sam, I like Messi better than Ronaldo. Oh, is Farsi onside? No, he's off. Good idea by Rossi. Farsi just took off too early. Yeah, he's like a foot, just like a step offside. It's a free kick to Cincinnati here. He kicks it back to the keeper. I don't understand why Cincinnati just keep kicking it deep, and I don't like that idea for them. I don't understand why they just keep kicking it deep. Are they just trying to kick it deep and then just try to get a counter on their press? I don't understand their tactic right now. Or not really that I don't understand it. It's I don't really like it. I mean, it almost worked there, but yeah, they keep kicking it deep. So Columbus with the ball. Camacho, Farsi here at the bottom of the screen. Oh, I think Cucho's off. Cucho, Rossi. Oh, and Rossi misses, but I'm pretty sure Cucho was offside here. The 1-2 touches that Columbus does is phenomenal. They do such a great job with 1-2 quick tiki taka passes. It really gets their guys open that can make, Farsi gives it to Ramirez. Ramirez back to Farsi. Farsi tries to kick it to Cucho, which I think Cucho might have been a foot off. And then Cucho passes it over to Rossi, and Rossi just misses wide left. So Yedlin has it. So here we go. Finally, Cincinnati is holding a little bit of possession. Oriano to Acosta. Acosta, I don't know who he was trying to go to there. They're trying to win it back. Baton. Oh, nutmegs Yedlin. And Yedlin pushes him out of bounds. So it's a foul on Yedlin. Free kick to the Crew. So still, 72% of you are saying the Crew are going to win the game. Farsi now has it. Ramirez. Ramirez is dropping pretty deep for Columbus. I wonder if that is on purpose or he's just dropping deep to help out. But yes, Messi is back and he is in the starting lineup. Ty Cucho tries to get it into Rossi, but no bueno. And Cincinnati now have it, and it's back with their keeper. Ramirez is keeping them from passing it out wide to Wobodo, and no one is there. They could have gotten to that. Ramirez put good pressure on the goalkeeper. Kelsey, Acosta tries to go out wide to Giacchini, but he could not outpace Arfston, I believe. I think that's how you say his name. Giacchini or Giacchini. Giacchini. But they called the foul on him, and that was not Arfston. I'm sorry. No, are you telling me that Nashville are up 2-0, Jay? Don Marcos, how are you, man? I'm doing good. Can't complain. It's a nice Saturday here where I'm at. You're going Crew 2-0 with the win. I could see it. Kelsey has it. Giacchini and miss hits goes to the keeper for the Crew. So yeah, Jay, did they score again? No, doesn't look like it. Don't be saying that now, Jay, because I hope that Atlanta come back. Okay, Schulte kicks it downfield for Columbus, trying to go to Farsi, but Kubo heads it down. Ramirez gets it, though. Cucho has it. Cucho cuts back into the middle. Good ball movement to Ramirez! Ramirez! Misses. Great save by Cincinnati. And Kubo clears it out. Ramirez had a perfect through ball from Cucho. Ramirez, you got to finish that, man. You've got to finish that. Cucho with some great ball handling. And Ramirez, you got to chip that up over the keeper. Great save by Cincinnati. It doesn't surprise me, Jay, that they're not playing well. So Cucho's down right now. Man, what two great moves by Cucho to get around defenders and a great no-look pass to Ramirez. Ramirez, you got to finish that. You've got to finish that. Angus, really? They're lucky it's not 3-0. Why is that? Philadelphia have some good shots, just big saves. That's one thing. Philadelphia's very inconsistent. Hey, what's up, Red Bull Insider? So Rossi with a free kick, kicks it in, but nothing comes of it. But Nagby gets it for Columbus, and Farsi goes all the way back to Schulte. And Kelsey was putting on the pressure, but no one's there to help him. Nagby now has it at midfield. Oh, they just showed one of the plays for Philadelphia, Angus, and yeah, Philadelphia should have scored there. Calendar's out there making a save with his chest outside the box. So turnover here's Cincinnati. They could have had a counterattack, but couldn't completely get it. So they went back to their keeper. Yedlin has it. Cucho putting on the pressure. Yedlin just boots it downfield. Camacho being chased down. Back to Schulte. Herrera almost turned it over to Acosta in a bad spot. I don't know who that was to. Cincinnati has in the midfield Wobodo, Oriano, Yedlin. See, I don't think that should have been a foul. If anything, it should have been a foul on Powell because he continued into Ramirez. Philadelphia, yeah, I was gonna say they just showed one of them, Angus, and yeah, Philadelphia should have capitalized. Powell tries to kick it to Oriano, but he was not there. And then a bad touch by Columbus sends it all the way back. So throw for Columbus. This is a tough spot for Columbus for a throw. So Cincinnati really need to capitalize off this, get a quick turnover and counter attack. Wobodo wins it back, but too far out, so it's not going to be a quick counter attack. Powell has it. Kelsey was calling for it. Kubo now has it at the bottom of the screen. He's waiting. No one gave him anything, so he had to go back to Powell. Now we're all the way back to the goalkeeper for Cincinnati. So right now, Columbus Crew have had 2 shots, 1 on target, and Cincinnati are still without a shot here in the first half. Good step by Wobodo. Wobodo is playing pretty good defense right now for Cincinnati. Making some good interceptions. Costa. Herrera defending him. Costa went back to Powell, but back to Powell again. Back to Acosta. Costa. Here comes Columbus. Farsi pushing down the bottom of the screen here. But no one really opened for him, so he had to lay it off to Nagby. Nagby into the midfield. Lay it off to Camacho. How are you, Normal? How's things going, man? Kubo trying to hit Ramirez again on a through ball, but intercepted by Cincinnati, but Columbus Crew get it right back. So Maton now carrying. Nagby has it in the midfield. Normally you're watching college football. What game you watching right now? Cucho to Farsi. Back to Cucho. Cucho tries to get it into Rossi, but again, it's Yedlin. You can't, you're really going to have to catch Yedlin off to be able to beat him to the ball. I think he should have waited a few more seconds because Herrera made a run in front of Yedlin, and I think that could have worked out better for him. I'm good, Normal. I'm good. Oh, we got a goal alert in the Montreal versus Charlotte game. Who scored in this? Is that Montreal? Montreal scores first in that game. Caden Clark. Wow. Oh, Colorado. Who's winning, Normal? Is Colorado State winning that or Colorado? Kubo sends it back post. Oriano got on the end of it to try to kick it back in, but Schulte comes up with it. So Kuba had a good cross in, goes over Giacchini's head, but Oriano tries to send it back, but Schulte was there. Yeah, Angus, Montreal, that was a... I thought Joseph Martinez was going to score, but it got blocked, and then Caden Clark finishes it. So that game just started. Did it just start normal? So I think with a 3-0 it would be at the beginning of the game, but you never know. So Yedlin tries to hit Acosta. No good. Columbus have it. Oh, almost a bad turnover by Columbus, and it ended up being a bad turnover, but then Kubo gives it right back to Columbus here. Farsi has it down at the bottom of the screen. Back to Nagby. And now back to Camacho. Diego, I just needed over 1.5 goals. I think that you'll get it. I think once this game opens up a little bit more, once one team scores, I think that it'll open up and we'll get a couple goals. Kelsey gets pulled down by Moreira and nothing called, but catches him off guard. Should have capitalized on that, but just a little outside of the box. Went wide right. So that was their first shot. If they call that a shot, I think that they would. Moreira tried to pass it. Kelsey gets on it, but just goes wide left. And I think if he could have brought it over about 2 feet, he would have scored, because I think Schulte, his momentum was going too far to the left. Hey, Camacho, how are you? Thanks for stopping in. If I'm reading part of that right, we do want to see a lot of goals. So hopefully I'm reading that correct. My Spanish is not that great. It's getting there. I'm working on it. I hope we see a lot of goals in it. It looks like there is a goal there in Miami, and I think it is Miami to tie it up. So Moreira gives it to Farsi. Let's see. Yep. Miami scores, and guess who scores it? I'll give y'all one guess who scores the Miami goal. Messi's back. So Schulte has it. Ramirez has it here at the midfield. Cucho in behind Kubo, but Kubo beats him in the race to get there to clear it. Good defense by Kubo. And they called a foul on Cucho. That was terrible man marking. Terrible man marking by Philadelphia in that Messi goal. Whoever, I don't know, I can't really see. The screen is very small for 360 because I also have like scores up for, I have the information up for our game on my iPad. But whoever number 20, I think that's Wagner. Terrible marking. I mean, Messi's the best player in the world and you're just going to leave him open? That's stupid. I would have much rather let whoever is in on the other side of you go and guard Messi than let Messi be open. Yedlin out wide to Oriano. He's carrying. Lays it off to, I think it's Busha. I think that's how you say it. Acosta tried to clear, to cross it in, but it was deflected out of bounds by Arfston. So a throw for Cincinnati. They get it back in play already. Acosta trying to beat a player off the dribble, but doesn't work. And Columbus now have the ball. They try to clear it out. Ramirez gets on the end of it. Yedlin gets it back for him. Powell has it. Powell carrying into the midfield, and they tell him to get up. Him and two other Columbus players they pinched him. But here comes Columbus. Cucho at the top of the screen taking on Yedlin. Cucho. Still dribbling, takes a shot, but deflected by Oriano. No, not Oriano, my apologies. Cucho still has it. and he loses it, and it's a throw for Cincinnati. Pin for NYCFC and another goal for TFC. Wow. Also, Montreal just scored again. So Montreal are up 2-0 on Charlotte. Man, my predictions already weren't looking good. I might have to retire my prediction videos, guys, with how bad I did last week and then so far this week. So Morera has the ball. Who scored for TFC, Jay? Kerr, never mind. Kevin, I didn't see your thing. Kerr with the goal. Look at Toronto right now. No way. Inter Miami just scored again. And just like that, Miami scored again, also making it 2-1. And guess who? Unbelievable. So Messi comes back, scores 2 goals right off the bat. Yeah, right. Exactly, Angus. Messi 2, Philadelphia 1. Let's see how bad the defense was on this one. Again, why is this the marking is what is Philadelphia doing? Philadelphia's man marking is awful in the box. You are playing the you're playing the best player in the world, and then Suarez in. Like, what is happening? Why is no one marking him? Hey, Seabass, how's it going? You think Columbus wins this game because they're red hot right now? I think they are too. And right now it does look like they're going to score first, but man, Columbus are the Cincinnati are playing pretty well right now. Ramirez missed a heck of a chance for Columbus earlier in the game. They're showing Kerr's goal now, Kevin, on 360. Oh, good cross. Good cross, good finish for TFC. Yeah, Seabass, they do. Hopefully, that should be an easy win for you all. Farsi offside there, I believe. They're still playing at Ramirez. I guess they said he was still on. Here comes Kubo. Kubo and Farsi going at it. They let him play. I felt like Farsi fouled Kubo there, but here we go. Matan has it. Lays it back. Nagby has it there in the midfield. Kelsey wins it. And then he gets it back. I thought he was going to lose it there. Yep, just lay it off to Wobodo. There you go. Acosta, Wobodo, back to Acosta there in the midfield. Oriano has it there at the top of the screen. Here might be a chance for Cincinnati if he can get the cross off. Crosses it. Oh, he takes the shot. And good save by Schulte there at the near post. I know, right, Kevin? Who knew that would work? But hey, it's working out for them. Hopefully they continue and they win this match. I'm cheering for them, even though I think I picked Austin against them. Seabass, you were studying most of the. Hey, I understand. You got to get that work done for school, man. I feel you. I took my time yesterday because I only work until 11 on Fridays, and yesterday I ended up having to write I wrote a 4-page paper yesterday for one of my classes. Can't wait for it to be done. 1-1 there in DC, really? Is that your prediction, or is that what the score is right now? Oh, that's the score. Wow. They're just now showing the goals for that one. How are your roast house things going, man? Thanks for stopping in. So Oriano gets taken down by Matan. So this might be... I'm not sure what's happening right now. All right, Columbus has the ball. Rossi, Yedlin steps in and takes it. Wobodo, Oriano, Carrion still. He was trying to get it to Giacchini. He should have just laid it off to Acosta. I don't know what he was thinking there. Hey, Rose, it's not a problem at all, man. It happens. We all have lives. Just like there's sometimes I can't make it to the streams, and I feel bad for having to cancel or not have one on the weekends, but it happens, man. Life's busy. Dion, what's my favorite subject? My favorite subject in school, whenever, like, for not grade school, but like high school and stuff, it's definitely math. I would tell you gym class, but that's not really uh, a real subject. But I would have to say math was my go-to. Kevin, you're right. Lots of goals tonight, other than our game. Yeah, our game is the only game that still has no goals. But that's usually how it goes. Farsi has it, sends it back to Morera. Now Camacho. I hope that we get a goal before halftime. So Matan gets tripped up, so we got a free kick to Columbus. Seabass, what's your favorite what is your favorite subject? So did they take DC's goal away? Oh no, it's 1-1 there in DC. So Schulte has the ball, kicks it downfield. Rossi was kind of there by himself against Yedlin. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, that was not Rossi. Rossi's the one that was offside. What happened to Cucho? I don't believe anything happened to Cucho. Oh no, Charlotte get back on the board. And with Tim Ream. Boy, Tim Ream with the goal. So I got a throw for Cincinnati here. I don't know what happened to Cucho. I think he's still in there. Where is he? I didn't see anything happen to him. Baton is in trouble. Passes back to Schulte. Yeah, you're right. Where is Cucho? Oh, there he is. He's at the top of the screen. He's still in there. Angus, so social studies is yours, Seabass. Then you got English and history. And then Kevin's was also English and history. Okay. I would say mine was math, science, and then history. I absolutely hated English class. Sorry, guys. Social studies was okay. Oh, big kick. Camacho there. If they could have got that kick a little bit higher, there was 2 Cincinnati players through on goal. Camacho has it in the backfield there for the Crew. He's carrying a little bit. No one's putting pressure on him for once. He kicks it over to Cucho, who is at midfield. He tries to hit Matan, but Yedlin was there. He should have went over the top, not low on the ground there. Oh, Kelsey almost got through just a little bit hard on the pass all the way to Schulte. Oh no, so the DC goal didn't count. Unbelievable. And Nashville are now up 2-0 on Atlanta. But I think that they go to VAR on that. Oh, they did go to VAR, so it's actually 1-0 still. Come on, Atlanta. What's up, Christian Brazil? Welcome in. You have a favorite MLS team? Almost got an English degree, but instead got much more useful history degree, which I don't use in my job at all. And that's understandable. That happens. I actually know a guy that got a history degree, and his job does nothing with a history degree at all. It's way more business than anything. So it happens, Kevin. Okay, Angus, a media communications degree. I like that. My degree will be multiple disciplinary studies, which it focuses on general business, communication, and health promotion. Are three areas that mine's in. Oh, that's awesome, Kevin. You do software dev. That's fantastic. I wish that I would have learned more about like coding and stuff. Also, Sean Johnson is the goat. Is he coming up big? So back in our game, it is back with Yedlin there at the top of the screen in the back. I don't want to watch this game anymore. Oh no, Jay, that bad, huh? Oriano cuts inside to Acosta. Acosta lays it back off to Oriano, but not fast enough, not a good enough pace. So here comes Columbus the other way. I feel like this game has slowed down a lot. There was a lot of fast pace, and then it's kind of slowed down. Cincinnati is not pressing as much as they were. As I say that, they're putting a little pressure on now. Turnover by Ramirez. Giacchini. Here comes Cincinnati. Giacchini, you gotta lay that off to Kelsey. Kelsey is wide open, man. Like I'm mad about it, and I don't like Cincinnati is not my team. Columbus is not my team, but man, I'm mad about that. You gotta pass that off, man. Kelsey was wide open and threw. Roast USA versus England flashbacks. What game is that? Roast. Oh, Cucho was in, but just too far for him. So out of bounds. Goal kick to Cincinnati here. Cincinnati should have gotten something out of that. Giacchini right here should have laid that off right there to Kelsey, and he took one too many touches, and Ramirez comes in from behind with a block. You gotta hit him on that pass. Yeah, World Cup 2022. But what game are you talking about that looks like flashbacks to the USA game versus England? Is it this game? Is it this match? Okay, Kelsey. Oh, he tries to hit Acosta, but Acosta might be onside. Acosta! He finishes! Goal for Cincinnati! But he's offside. Acosta went too early. I think that whoever kicked it to him might have waited just a little too long. This game, okay. Yep. Good step by Columbus there. Good step by the defender. You stand corrected. Sebastian, what's up? Thanks for coming in. I'm sorry, I can't really. I need to I need to work more on my Spanish there. So we are at halftime in our game. And yeah, you are right, Sebastian. Yeah, there's not been any corners, I don't think. Yeah, zero corners, only 3 shots for both sides, and 1 on target in this match. Are you serious, Angus? They're up 3-1 now. Inter Miami is up 3-1. And this has been a pretty good match. Like I was saying, only three shots for both teams. Both teams only have 1 on target. Possession 54% in favor of Cincinnati to Columbus Crew's 46. I think we should have seen more, but yeah, other stats, like Sebastian said, I did have to Google translate that. Sorry. But yes, three shots apiece. What else was I saying? Yeah, big chances. Columbus only had 2. Uh, Cincinnati had 231 accurate passes, where Columbus only had 186. The fouls are 5-4. Both teams have had 2 offsides and 0 corners for both teams. So this is a very, very close game in all stats. So right now, 59% of you are saying that the Crew still win it on the road. Did you really, Kevin, walking around in a Robert Taylor jersey? That's fantastic. You know, usually you see the Messi. Speaking of Messi, at my local Walmart, they had Messi backpacks on sale for $5. I almost picked one up, but I was like, no, thank you. But yeah, I thought that was funny too. So let's go around the league right now. So halftime, Montreal is up 2-1 over Charlotte. Charlotte finally get a goal there on the board. Tim Ream at the back post on a corner to make that game 2-1. DC United, NYCFC, not completely finished yet. Haven't, according to Football, they haven't gone to halftime yet. But NYCFC up 1-0 over DC. Our game is 0-0. Our game is the only game that does not have a goal yet. Inter Miami, like Angus said, no goal, so it's actually 2-1 there in Miami, not 3-1. Orlando's up 2-0 over the Revs, and then Toronto are up 2-0 over Austin FC there in Toronto. Roast, you said honestly you would buy one of those backpacks. Yeah, I don't know, just in case a Ronaldo jersey appears. Yeah, that exactly, Kevin. Like, if it's a Messi jersey, you know that it's pretty much just a Messi fan most of the time. But other players, it's definitely diehards or big fans of the team. So yeah, Columbus have had a couple good chances. I'm still mad at Giacchini not passing that ball to Kelsey. Kelsey had a great shot, and then Ramirez had a phenomenal shot, had a great opportunity, and missed it. Didn't miss it. It was saved. It was a good save. But we got a pretty good game on our hand. I don't own a Messi anything, Angus. I think the only thing, I believe the only thing Messi that I own is like a card, like a trading card of Messi. I believe. I don't think I have anything else. Yeah, I don't think. I'm trying to think if I do. I don't believe I do have anything else Messi. So Hey, don't get me wrong. I really like Messi. I think Messi is the best player in the world. I think he is the GOAT. I will say Messi, in my opinion, Messi is better than Ronaldo, in my opinion. But yeah, I don't have anything Messi. Rose, you had a Messi hoodie in 2017. Okay, okay. Kevin, you'll never have an MLS jersey other than Toronto. Okay, I can't say the same because I have a whole bunch of MLS jerseys. But of course, my most jerseys I have are Atlanta and uh, and Celtic, and then USA would be third. I don't know which is what. Charles, how's it going? Which teams can stop Miami for MLS Cup? To be honest, I don't know. If they play like they're playing tonight continually, I think that the teams that could give them the best run for their money is Columbus, LAFC, and then if Cincinnati are really hot, that's the only. I don't think maybe the Galaxy could give them a run for their money, but I just don't think. I just think that the Galaxy don't have that the it factor. So yeah, kind of like Rose said. Yeah, Angus, I'd like to have Messi's credit card. I'd like to have his money there. That would also been my rules for credit card. I like that, Kevin. So Kevin, you are a true die-hard Toronto fan. You live and die by Toronto. That's awesome. I know that other people are like that too, but it's really cool to see that. Um, I think that if West Virginia would ever get a team, even if they got a USL team and the USL championship, like I would probably be a diehard fan for them. But it's just hard not having like a local team for me. Like I really like Atlanta. Atlanta's my favorite team. But I feel like if I was a diehard, we wouldn't be watching Columbus versus Cincinnati right now. We would be watching Atlanta and Nashville. Charles, I think it's pretty cool for him. I would say they need to use him off the bench. I mean, we were talking earlier about it. I don't see him being a starter anytime soon because like he's been off for almost a year. So what's his fitness like? I think it's cool that he's back there. I mean, he's been a big part of LAFC. He's a legend there, and so I think it's cool that he's returning there. So 0-0 in our match. The 8:30 matches are getting ready to start. We have Chicago Fire and the Red Bulls, which I think I picked the Red Bulls to win that one. Houston versus Real Salt Lake. Charles, I believe I picked Houston for you. I felt so like I can't believe that Houston proved me wrong against LAFC in both matches. And then St. Louis City and Minnesota played there at City Park at 8:30. All right, let's get a new poll started for this halftime. Nope. I need to learn how to spell. All right, who scores first in this match? Do we see Columbus score first? Do we see Cincy? Or does no one score and we get a 0-0 draw and hell is real? Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have to support your local team. Uh, Only sport is hockey because of Montreal. Hey, I understand that. Yeah, that's the same thing here, Kevin. Like we don't have. I mean, we actually don't have. West Virginia has zero pro teams, so that kind of sucks. It does. But yeah, Kevin, I just like the MLS. I like a lot of the the teams. I like the players too, So sometimes when I do the predictions, it's really hard for me because I have really, since doing the channel and the way that we're doing the live streams where we put like the best games out there and you all vote for what game we should watch, coming to watch some of these teams, like it's like, man, I really like what they do, or I really like this player, and getting to see a lot of the players play. I have favorite players on. I have a favorite player or two on pretty much each team. Charles, I thought that he actually passed him. With those two goals, he should have passed him, right? Because I thought that they put that out a couple weeks, like the last time he played, that he tied him or something like that in the regular season. Okay, so it's actually three. So maybe I'm wrong. I'm sorry. For some reason, it was something that he tied him up with. No, Suarez. Suarez is tied with Higuain. To be honest, I would even love for Pittsburgh. I would love for Pittsburgh to get an MLS team. I would probably, if Pittsburgh would get an MLS team, I would probably be there a lot. I just don't see it happening. I don't know. Like, I feel like in that area, soccer is a big thing in Pennsylvania and the Pittsburgh area. I just don't feel like an MLS team would work there because they don't get sold out all the time for the Riverhounds, I don't believe. And then you also have the Riverhounds there in the USL. Yeah, you don't want to say that. You don't want to say that too loudly, Kevin. Yeah, the Pittsburgh Riverhounds. Yeah, they're in the USL. They're not MLS, but yeah, I do like the Riverhounds. That's my team in the USL. I don't really. I mean, I watch Riverhounds when I can because I believe they're playing right now too. Um, yeah, and they're actually winning against Tampa Bay. Rowdies at halftime, 1-0. They're in Tampa. But yeah, if they had an MLS team, I would probably be a season ticket holder, and I would travel up there for the games. It's a it's like a 2 hour drive for me to get to Pittsburgh, but that would be the closest because it's like 3.5 hours to Columbus. Yeah, that's right, Pacific FC. Let's go. I really need to get one of their jerseys. I need to watch their highlights and stuff. Yeah, because I think that back to that, Angus, I'm pretty sure they said that Suarez tied his um, regular season goal. Suarez did, but I could be wrong. I don't know where I'm thinking that. It's crazy to think Capana's up there too, but he's been there for a while. But yeah, Messi with 25 goals. Yeah, Kevin, I saw that um, MLS said that too. So Osorio hitting 100 goal contributions. Man, I loved watching, like, whenever that's when I first really started watching MLS is when Toronto had Josie Altidore and Giovinco. Giovinco was so much fun to watch. Angus, I thought you would move to San Diego. Hey, if I could, Angus, if I could somehow move out there, I would. The weather is phenomenal. They're getting an MLS team. I would be a season ticket holder. I would love that. Not gonna lie. I absolutely love the weather out there. And then I think another big thing that I liked uh, like we would spend a bunch of our time outside. No no bugs, man. No like mosquitoes and stuff. And like I don't know if mosquitoes and stuff are bad there in St. Louis and stuff, but man, they're bad here in West Virginia. Yes, Charles, that back when they had prime Michael Bradley also, that team was fun to watch. It really was. All right, so players walking back on the field here, so getting ready to kick off. Oh, and we already kick off. Columbus start with the ball. They're going right to left on the screen. Cincinnati going left to right. We'll end that poll. So 62% of you are saying that Columbus score first. So that's a big jump. So we got our first foul of the half. So there's another poll. Who do you think wins? We'll make that poll again. Maybe I need to come up with some other polls for us. Those ones are getting a little boring. So another foul for Cincinnati. So a free kick for Columbus, and Maton's taking it. No, no, yeah. I was at a deep set. Like I had an aunt and uncle that lived in North Carolina for a while. Man, they were awful there. Cucho takes a shot and skies it over the crossbar. And that was way outside the box. So goal kick to Cincinnati. But yeah, mosquito just flying, but like we got a lot of. It's weird. We have a lot of flies also uh, around too. So just a lot of flying stuff. Yes, Rose. That's right. So Oriano with the throw for Cincinnati. Wobodo has it, being pressured by Rossi, but he lays it off to Yedlin. Yedlin into the midfield. Busha outside wide to Powell. I don't know who he went out wide to. I can't see. I think it's Kubo. So I don't believe there was any changes made for either side. Hey, easy there, pal. So got a throw for Cincinnati. Costa gets in behind to Giacchini. Giacchini, not Giacchini. I don't know. I don't know how the correct pronunciation is for his name. I think I've said it different 600 times already in this just in this match. So we got a corner. So the first corner of the match goes to Cincinnati here. Oriano is taking it. And it is at the bottom of the screen here. Let's go! Angus, Cincinnati go up 1-0 early. Not Cincinnati, St. Louis. I don't know why I said Cincinnati. St. Louis goes up early. And nothing comes of the Cincinnati corner kick. It's a goal kick to Columbus. Cincinnati's starting off with their press again. And Cincinnati wins it back, but goes all the way back to their keeper. As you all can see, I do have a co-host tonight. You can see him walking behind there. My boy Dommy. I don't know where he's at. Over here, bud. Ah, buddy. So throw for Cincinnati. So it's really been all Cincinnati in the second half. I don't know if I even want to try to pronounce that. I guess his last name. Simon? We'll just call him Simon. Oh, if Ramirez just had a little bit more pace on him. Cucho, that was a good idea, Cucho. Giacchini has it. Lays it off to Kubo. Kubo carrying into the midfield. Lays it off to Busha. To Acosta. Oriano down here into the final third. Acosta outside the box now. And bad pass by Acosta. Harveston clears it to Rossi, though. Rossi lays it off to Kubo. Yedlin fouls Kubo, but no, he did not foul Kubo. It's a turnover, and here comes Cincinnati. Kubo had it, but Farsi picks his pocket. And we finally get a throw for Columbus. Charles, which USMNT do I think? I've heard a lot of rumor that Pooch likes has like, oh no, Acosta, Kelsey, Camacho clears it out. Camacho and Giacchini headbutt each other. Oh, Giacchini might have broken his nose. Guys, oh my goodness. Camacho's head is bleeding. Giacchini's nose is bleeding. Pouring out. Pretty sure he's got a broken nose. Both training staffs are out on the field already. Schulte makes a terrible clearance right into Acosta's chest. Kelsey takes a shot. Camacho puts it right up in the air. Giacchini and Camacho go for it at the same time. And yeah, blood just pouring out of Giacchini's nose and blood pouring out of Camacho's head. They hit pretty hard. And Giacchini is just sitting there. You can tell he's a little dazed, man. That was that's scary. That's a scary one right there. So they're being attended to. Back to your question, Charles. Sorry about that. Yeah, it did not look good. Yeah, Camacho's head, I think like right here, right in this area, was bleeding. Pretty good. I mean, Giacchini's nose was dripping. He was down on all fours, and it was like dripping off of his face. So hopefully they're okay. Both of them, I would say that one of them or both of them have a concussion. I would be surprised if they both continue. But they might. We don't know. It looked pretty gross. Both bleeding. But back to your question, Charles. I know that there's rumor that he has always looked at Musa and always liked Musa, so I could see Musa maybe thriving under him. But I got a feeling that our attacking players, Pulisic, Weah, I think those guys will thrive under this kind of offense that he runs, because it is more of attacking offense. So I think that we'll see those guys thrive more. And I really hope that our center backs develop well. I hope that he develops them well too. I know he doesn't get. I know that he doesn't get them as much as club teams, but I hope that they help, and I know that he's going to take a big step in the direction of helping the youth. Roast, feel like at this rate, Cincinnati. Yeah, Cincinnati has definitely looked the better side in the second half here. Hey, no problem, East. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping in. Jay, you're saying DC is going to come back. I hope they come back for you. I think I picked that game to be a draw. So Camacho is now up, and it looks like Camacho also got a little mark under his eye, so he might have got hit all in that section of the face. He's up though. Maybe both of them stay on. I would figure that one of them would have a concussion and have to come off. What the heck? This guy has beads in his beard that they just showed. So we're just waiting still. Giacchini's nose is still being attended to. Camacho has the nice head wrap on. They put a patch on his head. It was on his left side of his forehead. But they're taping up Giacchini now. It looks like they're putting some kind of thing on his nose. And they also have pretty much a tampon up his right nostril. I know that they're not truly tampons, but they almost look like it with the way that they're made. I bet you his nose is broken though, because it looked like it. It looked pretty pressed in there. All right, my co-host didn't want to be a co-host anymore. He was ready to be done. All right, so Giacchini is up now too. Yeah, that was scary. That's always scary. A head collision and stuff, and then especially once it starts bleeding and everything, that's not fun. It's not cool. Looks like they keep putting the screen on Santos for Cincinnati here. So it looks like both players are going to come back on. I'm glad that it's not too bad for them, you know. And they're letting them both back onto the field right away. So 11v11 right off the bat. And I would say that they're going to give the ball to Columbus here. But scary situation, but now we're back underway. East, I don't know. I don't believe I am. I'm actually, to be honest with you all, I am going to meet Brooks. I think everyone knows who Brooks is. Brooks Allen comes in. I'm actually meeting up to have an early dinner with him tomorrow because he was in West Virginia right now for his work. I'm not going to say where that location is, but he is in West Virginia. So we're going to meet up for an early dinner. So that'll be pretty cool to do. But it's pretty much before the game, I believe. But I don't think I'll be back in time. So we're back underway, and already Oriano gets fouled. And it's a free kick to Cincinnati, but nowhere promising. Back in here. Kelsey went down. Nagby now has the ball for Columbus. Wobodo fouls Nagby, and it's a free kick for Columbus. A lot of fouls happening. East Brooks is one of the subscribers here. He's a subscriber to the channel. He said he was in West Virginia. He'd like to meet up for some dinner. So I said, yeah. So we're going to meet up. Yeah, Brooks comes in a good bit. I know that he's been really busy for work. So Ramirez just got fouled, and we got another free kick for Columbus. And Kubo gets a talking to. Yeah, so right now, the second half has been all Cincinnati, in my opinion. Cincinnati has looked more promising. I was going to say, as I say that, but Cucho tried to hit it and goes back to Cincinnati. Kelsey is fighting off Columbus defender, and yep, that's going to be a foul. Yeah, that last leg in to knock him all the way down. It's a free kick to Columbus Crew. Oh, and NYCFC just had a nice save in their match. Kubo takes it from Farsi. Acosta lays off. Acosta back with it. Oh, he should have passed over to Oriano. Too many guys, but they still get it. Powell has it. Throw for Cincinnati. What's up, Alexi? How are you? Loney? What do you mean by Loney? Kelsey with a bad first touch there. Oh, Rossi. I don't know what Rossi was trying to do there. Maybe give it back to Cucho. But goes back to the keeper for Cincinnati, and it is now Cincinnati's ball. They're just waiting because Columbus is not putting any pressure on them at all right now. Acosta to Oriano. Acosta was wanting it back, but Oriano turned his back. Gedlin tries to get it to him, but cleared out by Columbus. And Cucho keeps it in. Rossi back to Cucho. Good touch here. Cucho lays it off, but lays it off too soon. Cleared out by Cincinnati. All the way back to Schulte. Now Camacho has it. I think this is his first touch since the injury with the head there. Oh, Farsi down the line. Is he onside? I don't know. But he keeps it in. Cuts back inside. In the final third, lays it off to Ramirez. Ramirez crosses it. Cucho! Just over the crossbar. Alexi, what do you mean? I'm not sure. Hagen? You say Loney and then Hagen. I'm not sure what you're meaning. I thought for sure Farsi was offside, but I guess he wasn't. But Cucho's header just too high and carried over. If you haven't yet and you're in here, please give the video a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate that. So Oriano kicks it up over. Acosta couldn't get to it. It is a throw for Columbus. Also, Inter Miami have a free kick in a promising spot. So Messi might get a hat trick here. So Rossi has it here midfield. Lays it off to Arfston. Oh, Kelsey. Giacchini. Oh, Kelsey. Oh, Nagby comes away with it. There's a lot of bodies flying everywhere on the field, sliding down. Rossi out wide to Farsi. Cucho is overlapping, but Farsi dribbles inside, lays it off to Matan. Matan tries to clip it over to Rossi. Rossi kind of did like a twirl thing and kind of fell down, so he was offside anyway. So free kick for Cincinnati. So we still have a good game here. I just wish we could get a goal. Watch, every other game has like multiple goals. And then this game is going to get 0. That usually happens to us. But that's okay. We have a good game here. So Busha has it for Cincinnati to Acosta. Acosta gets his pocket picked by Arfston. Arfston's holding. I don't know. He's afraid to dribble. He should have kept dribbling. Matan into the midfield, tries to lay it off to Ramirez, but bad pass right to Giacchini. So Cincinnati get it back. So a lot of midfield play right now. Wobodo gets out to Kubo, into Acosta, but Acosta lets Camacho come up and steal it. He's pressing forward. Cucho has it. Farsi out wide. Gives it to Rossi out wide. Crosses it in. Punched out by the keeper for Cincinnati. And here comes Cincinnati. Oriano. Oh, you should hit it deep. Giacchini was making the run. Should have went. Santos, Vamos, Columbus Crew. Okay. Acosta's carrying. Still carrying. Chips it up over. Giacchini. Kelsey. Lays it off to Oriano. Oriano takes a shot and up over the crossbar. So another shot for Cincinnati. Just high. Yeah, Santos, just one. You just need one goal for Columbus there. Yeah, no goals yet. No goals yet. So you don't think that there's going to be any goals in this match? Here comes Rossi. You say, oh, Rossi, you gave it too early. But Cucho comes down with it, takes a shot, deflected off of Yedlin. Cucho's still going for it. It was touched by Cincinnati, and they call the foul on Cucho. So it is a free kick to Cincinnati. Good defense. Cucho is in the one official's face, and he gets a yellow card for it, for dissent. But I don't see where the foul was. I don't think. But Jose, how's it going? Jose, you think that Cincinnati's going to get the goal first? Oh no, Minnesota scored, Angus. Nagby. Yeah, I still think that even though Columbus has had, I think, one or two looks in the second half, I still think that Cincinnati has looked the better side in the second half. Farsi, turnover. Powell has it for Cincinnati. Deflected. Acosta comes out with it here. Tries to go crossfield to Kelsey. Kelsey comes down with it, but I think he was offside. Maybe not. Easy save for Schulte. I'd love to see Atlanta tie up Nashville. Cucho. Oh, Arston. Oh, my. Oriano gets back. Arston needs to have more confidence. This is twice now that he has had the ball and could have dribbled. But here, like, he just wasn't aggressive. I feel like he could have been more aggressive here, and he wasn't, and Oriano got to him. That was a good pass by Cucho. So, corner kick for Columbus. Rossi is there to take it, and this is at the top of the screen on the field there. So, Columbus does have some tall guys there, so we'll see what happens. They might go short to Maton, but he doesn't. Kicks it in, and no one for Columbus was even near the ball. But Maton gets it back. Then Wobodo kicks it. Oh, Nagbe mishit it. Oriano headed it, but Nagbe gets it back. Rossi. Ramirez. Oh, great slide tackle by Cincinnati to clear the ball for a throw. And I believe that they hit it off of a Columbus player. So it's going to be a throw for Cincinnati. And the center back for Cincinnati is down right now. I think probably with a cramp maybe in his right leg. Left leg, my apologies. Yeah. So we do have some substitutions being made here in the 70th minute. Santos comes in for Kelsey. Kelsey did not have that great of a game. He did have, I think, one or two shots maybe. I think that he could have had a better game, but he had one shot early with a good turnover, but that was the only substitution that was made, I believe. So now we have a throw for Columbus. It was bounced around a little bit. Arfson with a big throw to Cucho. Gets it back. Nagbe. Oh, that could have been a high boot by Nagbe, but it was not. Santos comes down with it and gets fouled by Nagbe. So Cincinnati with a free kick here. They take it quick, and Kubo was almost there in behind. Arfson loses it to. Oh no, it's a foul on Santos. Yeah, Arfson needs to be. He just needs to be more confident. I feel like he could have got a shot off with that ball from Cucho earlier, and then there was another section where he kind of couldn't. He was indecisive earlier on a couple. Rossi gets pushed down, so get another free kick to Columbus. I feel like I'm saying free kick a lot this match. And also Charles Houston goes up over Real Salt Lake. How you feeling there, Charles, if you're still in here? Jay Penn for DC. That's wonderful for DC. Farsi wins the ball. Still in bounds. Ramirez goes down. Busha gets a talking to for Cincinnati. How's it going, Man United? How are you? Thanks for stopping in. Hit both of them? Not sure what you mean by that. Kubo. Wobodo. Oh, and Maton picks it off, but no one's there for a quick counter. He lays it off to Arfston. Cucho in the midfield. Gives it back to Arfston. Oriano trying to come in from behind. Arfston tries to cross in, deflected out. It is going to be a corner kick for Columbus Crew here at the bottom of the screen. We better see a goal in this match. Come on now. Rossi to take the corner. Maton is there short if they go short here. So Camacho is getting a talking to here. I'm not the biggest fan of this ref. He's one of the refs that I don't really care for. So Rossi to take. Maton moves away from short. So here we go. Oh, so it was a good header. Had some pace on it, but too easy of a save for Cincinnati. So here comes Powell for Cincinnati. Carrying at the top of the screen, lays it off to Kubo. Back to Powell. I think Powell might go over to Yedlin on this one. Let's see. No, he turns back, faces, carries, tries to get it to Santos. Good pass to Santos. Santos has it, loses control of it, but then Giacchini gets it. Ramirez with a nice slide tackle to get the ball back for Columbus. JDC tied up 1-1. That's fantastic. Let's go. Atlanta just had a chance to tie it up 1-1 too, but they missed it. So Cincinnati has the ball. Yedlin has it here, kind of in the midfield. He wasn't out wide, but here's Oriano out wide at the bottom of the screen. Passes it back into Busha. He's carrying, passes out wide to Kubo at the top of the screen, out wide, and then to Acosta. Acosta has it, and Morera gets it back for Columbus. Acosta just keeps shoving him, trying to win it back, and he does. Acosta gets it back, crosses it in, over Santos' head, but I believe Oriano is going to get to it. He does. Farsi defending Oriano here. He lays it off to Yedlin. Yedlin should have crossed it in. I think Santos and Giacchini were there for it. So they go all the way back to their center back. Now Powell has it. Powell carrying again still. He takes the shot. Just misses wide left. So Powell takes the shot. The center back for Cincinnati takes a shot. Hey, it was a good shot. It was a nice shot, just too far outside. Didn't contest Schulte at all. Benteke has been so good this year. He has, Kevin. That's why he got himself a new deal. They just need to bring in help for him. That's the biggest thing. I don't feel like he has a lot of help there in DC. Oh, Oriano gets around the defender. He's carrying. He's here at the bottom of the screen. No one's helping him yet, though. Wobodo's there, so he passes it to Wobodo. Wobodo tries to cross field, but Ramirez intercepts. Gets out to Cucho. Cucho cuts inside. Good slide tackle. But they gave him a foul, so it's a yellow card. Free kick. Cucho is still down holding his left leg, though. Yes, Daniel, this game has been kind of a mess. There's been a lot of fouls. Back and forth, a lot of midfield play, some bad passes, not very many good looks. Yeah, you're definitely in a rebuilding phase, Jay. I agree. But hopefully they start to build around him. I believe he's getting up there in age, I believe. Yeah, Edge, I just saw that. I just saw that Chicago just scored on the Red Bulls. That's not good. That is not good at all. I need the Red Bulls to win too. Rossi is here to take the free kick. He could take a shot from here, and he lays it off. No one's there. Nagby tries to take the shot. Maton takes a shot, deflected out. Nagby has it back. Rossi tries to kick it back in. Camacho is trying to get it. Yedlin clears it out. MG, both teams are not playing that great. Uh, both teams aren't playing that great right now. And but I would say that Cincinnati in the second half has looked better. Uh-oh. You better just clear that out, man. Come on. What are you doing? You think it's a rigged game? You think it's a rigged game? I don't know if it's a rigged game. And that sucks, Jay. That really sucks. I hate to hear that. That Nashville scored again. Atlanta should have beat Nashville so easily. I don't know, MG. I don't know. Both teams both have 6 shots, and both teams only have 2 shots on goal so far in this match. I'm very surprised we have not seen a goal yet. I think that there's been more chances for Cincinnati to score in the second half than there has been for Columbus. Farsi has it, cuts inside a little bit, lays it off. Rossi was in behind, but he just let it go through. So we got a corner kick for Columbus Crew here at the bottom of the screen. Orlando is getting the job done there at home against the Revs, 3-0. So Toronto and Austin scored, so it's 2-1 there in Toronto. Hopefully y'all hold it off, Kevin. So Matan is coming off for Columbus in the last 10 minutes. Who are they bringing on? I can't see who's coming on. Arston is also coming off, I believe. So Ramirez is coming off. Russell Rowe is coming on. Kevin, here we go. What's that? And Jones is coming on for Arston. So right, Columbus. I got a feeling Columbus is going to score now. Mudson comes in for Matan. Rossi to take the corner. Rossi sends it in. It looked like it went off of a Cincinnati player, but they are giving Cincinnati the goal kick. So not a very good set piece. So we're going to end that poll since there's only about 8 minutes left. 52% of you are saying Cincy is the team that's going to win here. They do look like they've looked the better team in the second half. Columbus are now putting pressure. Gedlin has it. He kicks it downfield. Camacho has it. Sends it back to Schulte. No goal yet. No goal yet. Daniel, you're saying it's rubbish? I believe it's a free kick to Columbus. So we got another substitution. Oriano is coming off for Cincinnati. Assad is coming on. Still can't believe our match is the only match that does not have a goal yet. Even the 8:30 matches have goals. So Camacho has the ball for Columbus here in the backfield. Got no foul. A whole bunch of players hit the ground. A Columbus player still on the ground. I believe Jones, yeah, Jones has it right now. He cuts back inside, lays it off to Rossi. Rossi to Farsi. Oh! Ooh, great shot by Columbus. That's the best look all night for Columbus. One of the best looks. Morera crosses it in, and Rowe comes across and hits it off of his chest, but it goes right into the goalkeeper's arm. But it is a corner kick for Columbus Crew at the top of the screen here. So that should be a third shot on target for Columbus. Rossi to take the corner. It'll be an outswinging. Camacho and number 6 for Cincinnati being talked to again by the ref during a set piece here. So we're just waiting. All right, now we're back. Rossi to take the corner. Steps up, sends it in. Cucho had a head on it, but sends it into the 30th row of the stands there. So we got another substitution. Looks like Herrera coming on for Farsi. So Farsi is done for the night. Got about 4 minutes left. I don't know if we're going to see a goal or not tonight. This is crazy. Goal kick to Cincinnati. They lay it off. Wobodo has it. Kicks it out to Yedlin. Yedlin sends it into the midfield. Santos, they called a foul. So free kick for Cincinnati. That was a easy free kick to them. Daniel, it's not been that terrible of a game. I wouldn't say that, but yes, it's sucked that there's not been any goals. Columbus has it. Rowe lays it off, but intercepted. Then they get it back. Here comes Rowe. Rowe gets tripped up. That should be a yellow card for Wobodo, and it is. So Wobodo gets the yellow card. Free kick to Columbus. I know. I think we all can agree that no one likes 0-0 draws. There's been way too many fouls. Like, let's see what the foul count has been in this game. I mean, Cincinnati has 15 fouls. Oh, Jones kept it in, but kicked out by Saad. So throw for Columbus. But yeah, 15 fouls have been committed by Cincinnati. It should, maybe 16 now to 6 for Columbus. Rowe lays off to Nagby. Herrera goes out wide. Sam, you want Crew to score? I mean, I picked Crew to win this game, so sir, you need Cincinnati to win. I don't know if they will at this point. I got a feeling this might end in a draw. Oh, maybe not. Jones has it. Jones for Columbus crosses it in and cleared out by Cincinnati. Yeah, I know. We no one likes games with no goals, Daniel. Jay, you need this game to end at a draw. I hope it does not. Um, I hope that I would like to see Columbus score. David, please do not do that. We don't want that to happen. Acosta tries to clear it out. Rossi. Oh, Wobodo gets it. Here comes Cincinnati. Santos out wide on the break here, crosses it in, but great deflection out by Camacho. So throw for Cincinnati. Wobodo brings it down. Kubo has it now. Lays it off to Powell. Acosta. Crosses field to Assad. He has it. Brings it back. Yedlin. Lays it off. Yeah, there is 7 minutes of added time here in our game, so there's still plenty of time for either team to score. Impress, you're hoping that Cincinnati score? Yeah, it's in the 91st, Sam. Yep, with 7 minutes of stoppage time. Oh, Santos in behind. He saves it. Santos lays it off. Kubo crosses it in. Giacchini gets a head on it, but it goes wide left. Sam, no one has scored yet. Impress, you're saying goal Cincinnati. So Giacchini comes off for Cincinnati, it looks like. Giacchini's nose was bleeding again, and he got it on his jersey, so they told him to get off the field. So right now, Cincinnati, I believe, are playing down a man, trying to get everything back underway for them. But here comes Columbus. Morera. Oh, Morera should have chipped it up over. Nagby. Jones now has it. Columbus building a little bit here. David saying Cincinnati. Got a lot of Cincinnati people in here now. So here we... Oh. Yedlin kicks it. Clears it out. Santos has it. Columbus gets it back. Acosta does not foul. Acosta gets the ball back. I don't understand how that's not a foul. Assad has it here at the bottom of the screen for Cincinnati. Lays it off to Wobodo. Jones fouls Assad, so it is a free kick for Cincinnati. So, man, the foul count is ridiculous in this match. How's it going, Sam Bello? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, it's still 0-0. We need a goal. I'd like to see a goal for this match, but man, so this is killing me. So got 3 substitutions coming on for Cincinnati. I think that yeah, we need a goal. I know. This has sucked that we. So Acosta's coming off. Venezuela is coming on. I think that's Valenzuela. I think is how you say his name. Kubo's coming off. Ahido comes on. And then Baird comes on for Giacchini. So let's see. Speaking of Baird, Houston has scored their second goal against Real Salt Lake. I'm surprised that I know that Acosta just came back. I'm surprised they took him off with only 3 minutes left. So we have another one. What's this one? 7 for 34. I don't know what's happened. Kubo's off the field. Just taking our time here. So we only got about 2 minutes left of stoppage time. Oh, Corey Baird! Oh my goodness, Baird, you had the shot there, but I think that a foul was whistled anyway. So Columbus has a free kick. Roberto, I hope that we get a score. But we got about 2 minutes left. Santos got called for the foul on Camacho. Schulte is holding on. I hope that both teams go to try to score here. I mean, you need to, so you can stay up there with Inter Miami for first place. Wow, he just went straight through the back of Cucho. Ahedo. So this actually is a free kick in a promising spot for Columbus. Let's see who steps up to take it for him. So Rossi is stepping up to take it. I don't know how far out it is. If he's going to take the shot or not. So Rossi sends it back post. Cleared out by Yedlin. It should be... No, I'm pretty sure that was Yedlin that cleared that. But they say no, it's a goal kick for Cincinnati. But Yedlin is down with a cramp. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that went off at Yedlin's head, but they're saying it went off Camacho's head. David, WrestleMania. Yeah, that's right. I'd like Philadelphia to tie up that game there in Miami, but... Zoe, what's up? Let's go. Let's go Cincinnati. Man, this game. Boy, this might be it. This game might be done. Are they going to call it? The only match out of all the matches so far that doesn't get a goal, and that's the one we're watching. There's no way we get a goal. Are you serious, Angus? Kubo? Oh, I thought that might have been an attack. Kubo, I think he's going to try to go quick. He does. Herrera Jones gets it back to him. So they're letting him play a little bit more. Oh, Cucho! Whoa! That was a great ball by Cucho. Zoe, you're going to freak out if they don't win this. I don't think that they are. I think it's going to get called here soon. Santos lays it off. Columbus gets it back. Is he going to... He blew the whistle. That is game, everybody. That is it. 0-0 draw there in Cincinnati. I just have to say, there were so many fouls in this game. So many fouls. And I think because of that, the teams couldn't get started. Cincinnati clinched a playoff berth with this draw. But there was 18 fouls that Cincinnati committed, 9 fouls that Columbus committed. There's just too much stoppage in this game. So yes, it ends in a draw, 0-0 there in Cincinnati. And the shot total, let's look at the shot total. So 7 shots for Cincinnati, only 2 on target to Columbus's 10 shots with 3 on target. So not a lot of big plays. Both teams missed great opportunities. Ramirez in the first half missed a fantastic opportunity. If he could have just chipped it up over the keeper. And then I think that Acosta, whenever Giacchini got hurt, right before that, they should have scored that one. with that turnover by Schulte. But it was an ugly game. I will say it was an ugly game in the sense of so many fouls, but it was very close. Like everything, like ended up being 50-50% possession. One team had 3 offsides, the other had 2. 7-10 in shots, that's pretty close. 2-3 in on target is close. So it was a very even game. It's just the fouls made it sloppy and everything. Roberto, no, I didn't think that. I thought we were going to see more goals. I thought that we were going to see multiple goals from both teams. In this one, I didn't think that it was going to be a 0-0 draw. If anything, it was going to me, I thought it would have been like a 2-2, maybe even a 3-3 draw. I actually picked in my prediction videos. In my prediction video, I picked Columbus Crew to win this match, and I thought that they would, and they didn't. It kind of sucks, but that is it. Let's run through other scores real quick. Nashville's up 2-0 over Atlanta. Montreal beat Charlotte 2-1. DC and NYCFC tied 1-1. Philadelphia scored and they tied. Nuh-uh. Do not tell me that, Sam. Did they really? Sorry, I'm watching 360 right now, just because if you are telling the truth, that is fantastic. Because I called that they tied it. So don't tell me that, Sam, if it didn't happen. But other games, our game ends 0-0, so Philadelphia get up. Okay, so never mind with that one. So right now, Inter Miami up 2-1. Sam's saying that Philadelphia scored. They tied, but I don't know about that. Orlando wins 3-0 over the Revs. And then Toronto's up 2-1 over Austin right now. And then Chicago is at halftime up 1-0 over the Red Bulls. Red Bulls, you got to get it together. Yeah, Roberto, yeah, if you want to sub, that would be great. I would appreciate it. And my name is actually Dion, so I appreciate you stopping in. It's been great. It was a great night. We had a bunch of people stop in tonight for the stream, and I like that, even from different countries and everything. But Houston's up 2-0 on Real Salt Lake at halftime, and then St. Louis City and Minnesota are tied 1-1 there at City Park. But I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Thank you all for coming in as always, and we will see you all for the next stream. Atlanta's kind of on the break. Yeah, Almada gets it. Puts it over. Caleb Wiley. Go! Let's go! Crossfield to Wiley. Wiley to Giacomakis. Giacomakis, go! There it is. Oh, Giacchini. St. Louis is on the attack. Giacchini has it out wide on the right. Klaus. Oh my goodness. We almost got to see our first goal. Almada puts it in. Almada! Oh my goodness. Almada. MVP. Let's go.